Hey, this is just an update, a July 4 Patriot update. He has an arraignment this Wednesday on the federal charges. I've been in contact with his mom. For those of you that don't really know him, he obviously was arrested on the charge of child rape and then a federal weapons charge. I've been in contact with his mom, and she wrote me a letter. And basically, in a nutshell, the letter just says that they're broke. They've spent $22,500 so far, and they need a $50,000 retainer fee for his legal defense. There's an attorney from New York that they can't afford that only shows the most promise. And Charles is in the Grady County Jail in Chickasaw, Oklahoma on the federal charge, and he'll be transferred to Stevens County in Duncan, Oklahoma. Now, she told me some things about his estranged wife, Valerie, that I found to be pretty interesting. For one thing, she tried to have him dishonorably discharged by telling the commanding officer that Charles assaulted her. But then when they did an investigation, they realized that he had not seen her in 1 year, so those charges were obviously not true. So he was honorably discharged. And then also, Jan told me that Valerie, this is Charles' estranged wife, she took their daughter, their 7-year-old daughter, to the Department of Children and Families and accused Charles of raping the little girl. And they interviewed her, and upon their interview they determined that there was absolutely no evidence that he did any such thing, so they would not pursue it. So you know what Valerie did? She drove all the way to Oklahoma City, 95 miles away. She went to the police there and persisted for them to open a case about it. And they actually interrogated this little girl for 4 hours until they got a false confession from her. So with that false confession, they obtained a warrant for that home. They found the grenade launcher, and they didn't know what it was. So that is the reason why ATF got involved, is because they, the state police could not figure out what kind of weapon it was. Now the grenade launcher was stolen. Charles attests that he did not steal it, and the charges that he has right now is possession of a dangerous weapon. And you know, no matter what you guys think of Charles, now it's not like I know him super well, but I have corresponded with him about God, about the Marine Corps, about lots of other things, and he was raised by a Baptist preacher, and he loves his daughter to death. Now, I just pray that, you know, the truth will be revealed. I believe he's innocent, and I think he should be treated innocent until proven guilty. But for those of you that know him really well and know without a doubt, and you want to help defend him, help him to obtain legal counsel, she gave me an address to send donations. Send it to Charles A. Dyer, and they do have power of attorney. Charles A. Dyer, P.O. Box 47, Marlow, Oklahoma 73055. And she will respond to everybody that sends anything. She's also requesting that you guys could write, my dogs are going crazy right now, that you could also write letters that state that he was not trying to incite violence, because they're trying to paint him out to be a domestic terrorist, homegrown terrorism. Look at this girl. Look at how rowdy she is. She's terrible. Look at her. Look at her. She's just going nuts. So if you guys could write letters, you know, send small donations. I know times are tough for everybody right now. People are losing their homes, their jobs, and, you know, I hate to be negative, but it's only going to get worse. Not to change the subject, but how can you have a $3.8 trillion budget? 1.2 trillion of that is just a straight-up deficit, and not have hyperinflation. There's no doubt there's going to be at least double-digit inflation in the next few months, I'm guessing. So stock up on your food and whatnot, and if you're able to, you know, send a small donation if you believe in Charles' innocence, and send a letter or something. There's the address over to the side. All right, thanks guys. God bless you.